For many years in the streets of Agrabah, there was a dynamic duo of thieves, Aladdin and his monkey Abu. Together, they have saved the kingdom, stolen from the most magical caverns they could find, and lived exciting lives. Abu is a unique monkey, which is why, like Timon, I'm going to ask,
who's the monkey?
Hello, I'm Isaac from What's Up Videos, where we discuss fun topics for fun people, and today I'm going to explain how Abu met Aladdin. Although in A Whole New World, A Twisted Tale, Abu was a gift to Aladdin from his mother. In Aladdin the series, we see Abu meeting Aladdin much later in his life. Before the events of Aladdin, Abu actually resided as a member of a traveling circus, accompanied with Aziz, the master of mystical arts, Fatima, the band's acrobat, and Minos, the leader. The circus voyaged across the world, bringing entertainment to the markets of villages while Abu stole from the audience. Although Abu was the only way they could earn anything from the circus act, the trio was cruel to him, constantly demanding better loot and never giving him a share. He was less of a partner and more of a slave. We aren't sure how long Abu was with this group, but by the way he takes their abuse, he likely hasn't lived much of his life without their guidance. They kept him alive and gave him an outlet for his obsessive stealing. Abu was pretty much a kleptomaniac.
Abu! No!
On one occasion, Abu and his circus friends traversed to Agrabah. After looting the crowd once, Abu was forced to steal from the audience again, believing his findings to be too minimal. But one person noticed the thieving monkey, the street rat Aladdin. Aladdin chased after Abu throughout the city for stealing his gold. Although the chaos caused by Aladdin chasing Abu caused the circus audience to disperse, the circus was impressed by Aladdin's action and agile moves. Minos offered Aladdin a position in their group, but Aladdin didn't want to help them at first until he realized he would get lonely in the world without a friend. With the hope of finding a friend in this group and getting some encouragement from Abu, Aladdin decides to join the circus act as another thief. With Aladdin and Abu working together, the circus doubled their normal earnings, which leads the group to mock and harass Abu for all of the small spoils he had retrieved throughout the years. But Aladdin came to his defense and gave him half of his share. That money never went to Abu though. The circus stole that money from Abu, believing him to not need any gold, leaving him feeling lonely, worthless, wandering around the city depressed. That night, Abu ran into Aladdin again, who wanted to cheer up his new friend. Aladdin gifted him a turban fit for a sultan, which didn't fit, so Aladdin just gave him the fez on top, and planned to fill themselves with lavish food. However, their fun never got to commence because they quickly noticed an unhappy family who explains they were robbed at the circus, leaving Abu and Aladdin feeling guilty for their thievery. They gave the small family all of their gold and decided they would not steal in excess again. They would only take what they needed to survive. But how did they escape Minos, Fatima, and Aziz? Obviously, they probably wouldn't take it too kindly. Their only thieves no longer wanted to help them. Well, when Abu and Aladdin explained they no longer wanted to steal from innocents, the circus was actually okay with that decision.
You're right. I tire of this life as well. It's time we went after a bigger prize.
Which, if you ask me, would have been a red flag that something sketchy was going on. The circus troupe asked the duo,
Do you know of the Destiny Stone?
Legend says it is the stone that rewards those who reach it.
Some say the stone is as big as a man.
A gem that would rival a sultan's fortune.
Fatima and Minos explained that with one large steal, their lives could be set forever. They only need Aladdin to get them through the traps. Aladdin accepts to free himself and Abu from the circus life, and they venture to the Temple of Destiny. When Aladdin makes his way through the traps, Abu is excited his friend survived and runs towards him, showing how close Abu has grown to his new friend. Once they were inside the temple, the stone's guardian commends them for passing the trials and instructs them to embrace the stone to receive their destiny. However, Minos and his cohorts intend to take the stone and sell it for profit, but the Guardian blocks them with his axe, declaring that the stone could not be stolen. Minos attempts to punch the Guardian, but Abu and Aladdin begin to fight the group. When Minos attempts to lift the stone and escape, it reacts, and red energy tendrils snatch Minos, Fatima, and Aziz, absorbing them into itself, while Aladdin and Abu take cover. Once the stone had calmed down, the Guardian explains to Aladdin and Abu that they could not change the stone's place, but it could change theirs. It could change an individual's destiny. Without the circus meddling in Abu and Aladdin's life any longer, they decide to go their separate ways, until Abu's depressing disposition makes them realize,
Too bad. We worked pretty well together. I suppose we could stick together as friends?
From that day on, Aladdin and Abu remained extremely close friends. They stole only what they needed to survive, except when Abu's unshakable urges to steal everything he saw came over him and got them into trouble. Abu's selfishness frustrated Aladdin at times, but nevertheless, Aladdin always stuck by his monkey friend, and Abu always proved he had a soft heart. Even though Abu knew he would always be Aladdin's friend, at times he would get jealous of Aladdin's attention wandering from their friendship. But to ensure his friend lived a grand life, he was willing to help Aladdin pursue happiness in any way he could. Although they would encounter the circus trio again years after the events of Aladdin, by then Aladdin and Abu were ready to handle whatever came their way. With all of his friends at his side, Abu put his dark past with the circus behind him to live out his days with his best friend Aladdin. Now I think it's time for a little bit of mail. I got a postcard from Jocelyn. Thank you so much, Jocelyn. I'm sorry that I'm not unboxing it actually in the video, but I was just too excited and it was definitely for a good reason. So this is the letter from inside the package, and it is from Ren, and she sent some fan art. That's pretty awesome. But the reason it was in a package was because she sent me some wands, which is perfect when I'm wearing the Bakey sweatshirt. If you're unfamiliar with the Bakey, she's a Harry Potter YouTuber that I find flippin' hilarious. Both these wands are super cool, and I don't know which one I'm gonna use more frequently, but I'll probably just switch between them. The first video I'll use with these wands is definitely going to be one on the fairy godmother that I'm planning to do on Thursday. So if you'd like to stay up to date with when that video goes live, make sure you subscribe below. Thank you so much for sending me this mail. If you'd like to send me something too, you can find my P.O. box in the description. So now it's time for the question of the day, sponsored by my patrons. If you had a Disney sidekick, what animal would you want it to be? I think I'd want a mouse like Mickey or Jacques. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, along with any other ideas you have for future Discovering Disney episodes. If you enjoyed this video, then click that like button. If you'd like to stay up to date with new magical videos, then click that subscribe button and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And to see more WhatsApp videos, then check out some awesome pics over there. As always, thanks for watching, and have a magical day.